Which brings us to Donald Trump, former US president, running for office again and facing a slew of legal challenges. In an interesting turn of events, Trump has made a fortune this week. He is now among the 500 richest people in the world. His net worth soared by over $4 billion. And Donald Trump needs all that extra money to fight his legal battles, both civil and criminal cases. There are insurrection cases. He's accused of trying to overturn the 2020 US presidential election. The classified documents scandal. Trump allegedly tried to steal top secret documents. This is after he lost the presidency. He's also accused of defrauding the city of New York to the tune of millions of dollars. Then there's the hush money case, where Trump allegedly paid off an adult actress using campaign funds. There's a defamation case involving a woman he allegedly raped. The list goes on, so you can imagine the costs involved. Donald Trump has paid his lawyers millions of dollars, about $100 million since he left office. Add to that the recent New York ruling where he was asked to pay a bond of $464 million. He narrowly dodged that one. Yesterday, the amount was lowered to $175 million. And why was it lowered? Because Donald Trump's lawyers said he could not pay. Trump himself said he barely had enough to cover the bond. Now, $500 million in cash is a lot of money. So Trump was on the verge of losing it all, which is why the courts lowered the amount, because Trump said he would be broke if they did not lower it. But look at how it turned out. He had a fine reduced and he made a fortune on the same day. Trump must be thrilled with his newfound wealth. Yesterday, he became about $4.5 billion richer, $4.5 billion richer. His net worth is now somewhere around $6.5 billion. How did this windfall occur? Because of his social media platform. It's called Truth Social. Now, Trump has always been active on social media. As president, he was famous for his 4 a.m. tweets. But after he lost the 2020 election, he was kicked off Twitter. He was deplatformed. So what did he do? Trump set up his own Twitter clone. It's called Truth Social. Trump owns a majority stake in it. And yesterday, this is what paid off. Truth Social's parent company is called the Trump Media and Technology Group. Now, two things happened yesterday. First, it merged with a company called Digital World Acquisition Corp. It is what is also known as a blank check company. What's a blank check company? These are companies that exist only to bring in investors and then go public. So the Trump Media and Technology Group merged with this blank check company to create a new firm. Trump owns 58% of this new entity, and this company then went public. It began trading on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange under the ticker DJT. For Donald J. Trump, of course, DJT, and the company's value surged. At one point, the stock prices were up by over 50%. At the end of trading, the company was worth about $8 billion. Now remember, Trump owns almost 60% of it, which is why he's now worth about $6.5 billion. It explains this post from yesterday. Trump put it on Truth Social, and this is what he said. So what does this whole thing mean? Is Donald Trump now rich? And are his financial troubles behind him? Is it happily ever after for him and his fellow investors? Well, not quite. Trump may be richer than ever, but that wealth is not liquid. He doesn't have the money. Trump's company went public after it merged with a blank check firm. Now, typically, these deals have a clause that major investors cannot sell their stake for 6 months. And this should mean that Trump cannot sell shares to raise money. But this is Donald Trump. He may have found a way around this. His son, Donald Trump Jr., is a board member. The other members are all Trump supporters. They may just allow the former president to break the rules to help with his legal troubles. And if they do, it may happen soon because the stock is highly unstable. Think about it. Truth Social is nowhere near as popular as other social media companies. It is actually a loss-making firm. It lost $49 million over 9 months in 2023. It brought in just $3.5 million. The company has a tiny user base. It is unlikely to make money. The only reason it is so valuable is Donald Trump. The average Trump supporter is the one who's buying this stock. Ordinary people pushing up the share price mostly because they want to show their support for Trump. But what happens a few months down the line, say after the election? Whether Trump wins or loses, Truth Social won't be making money. His supporters will have no reason to buy the stock. And with no demand, the stock price will tank. And if Trump cashes out, it's game over. Truth Social shares will hit rock bottom. And anyone left holding them will make a massive loss. So Donald Trump probably won't be the one taking the hit. He will make money with this. But that's in the future. As I said, his wealth is not liquid yet and his legal fees are mounting. So unless he sells his shares, he's in an awkward position. As of today, Donald Trump is both rich and broke at the same time.